Hello people, there's my STC Explorer and you are watching part 2 of the best Android apps that require root. In other words, these are the awesomest apps, the best apps that you must download after rooting your Android phone. Okay, so let's get started with this part 2. Okay, the first app we're gonna review is ButtonLED. What this app does is it makes these bottom capacitive buttons blink in there's an interval. I mean, you can set that upon any notification that is a missed call, a Facebook message, you get an email from a Gmail. I mean, any notification that pops up here, even for a Wi-Fi, it blinks. Now let me show you. This requires root, of course. There's the ButtonLED. It was available on the Google Play Store. Now it asks me to, locate the brightness file. So I'm gonna click here, and the brightness file will contain words like backlight brightness, something like that. So there is it, the first one, backlight brightness. It's in the system. Okay, now the file has been selected. Now there is a couple of settings, you will love to check them out. Now that there's the missed call notification, that's on. Unread text notification that on, and turn on LED for 1 second, turn it off for 4. Well, I prefer it for 0.5. okay, so that will like ting 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 ting, yeah, something like that, of course. And then suspend ButtonLED if battery is lower than 15%. No, let it be like 20%, because if that is the case, it's gonna consume a lot of battery. Now this phone doesn't have flash, it just has this 3.5mm camera. But if your phone got flash, then you can use the flashlight instead of the hardware button, the capacitive buttons. Then what else? There's this permanent notification. You could switch it on or switch it off. That will give a notification here that the ButtonLED is running. I don't want that. Okay, finally you need to enable ButtonLED accessibility, that I already enabled. Oops, no, I didn't. Okay, let me enable that. Click OK. It's back, and now let us test it. Test ButtonLED, and boom, there you go. You see, guys, the way it blinks. Now that is gonna be the same way, when a message comes, when you got a missed call, when you got oh, what the fuck did I do? I'll just get back to the app. Sorry guys, I was just kind of mistouch, you could say that. Okay, we're back. Oh, I just stopped the service and exit. No, I didn't intend to do that. Okay, so that was ButtonLED. You could check it out for yourself. The next app is DroidWall. It's pretty much similar to the firewall that you use on your PCs. Now what this thing that does is it kind of restricts all those apps. I mean, not all, okay, it lists down all apps, the system apps plus the downloaded ones, in this beautifully laid list. And there's this button for the Wi-Fi and one for 3G or your edge or your 2G connection, your internet connection, your data pack. Now what if you click here, just for example, okay, now I'll do this one. Now there's this Adobe Reader. Now when I click on the 3G mode, what this app will do is it won't allow Adobe Reader to use my internet connection. And if I click on the Wi-Fi under this Wi-Fi tab, it won't allow this app, the Adobe Reader in this case, to use the Wi-Fi connection. So that way it won't be able to use up the data and kind of just mess around with your internet. And yeah, that's pretty much what this app does. So this is kind of pretty much an app which those users will usually like, which got pretty much reserved data. I mean, they don't have an unlimited pack, so that way this could really be helpful. Okay guys, the next app that I'm gonna show you is OnTheLead. As the name suggests, it restores anything that was deleted, you know what I mean, and from the SD card. You could just select the storage Right now it's the SD card, of course. Oops. Now that was the SD card, so that way you could select the SD card, you could scan storage. It says once you have selected the storage medium to work with, click here to perform a comprehensive scan of the memory. That way it will restore all those files that you deleted. So this is pretty much an awesome app for some people who don't really got really cool touchscreens, or they just deleted something by mistake. Of course this will require root, and go check it out for yourself. Get your hand on this app. This is one of the most awesome utilities for a rooted Android phone. The next app is MarketHelp. This too is one of the most extensively used Android apps by me. Again, this is not available on the Google Play. You will have to sideload it. That is, you will have to download it separately. The links are down in the description, so not to worry. Now what this app does is it is gonna spoof the Google Play, and it's gonna tell it that this phone is an Samsung Galaxy S3. This is not an HTC Explorer. For example, I got a couple of apps that were incompatible with HTC Explorer. What I did was click here. I clicked on phone. You even have this tab where you can kind of select any of these 4 tablets. There's the Amazon Kindle HD. There's Amazon Kindle, Asus Nexus 7 3G, Asus Transformer Pad. And then coming to the phone tab, under this they got three phones. That's the Samsung Galaxy S3, LG Nexus 4, and HTC One X. So let it be LG Nexus, that's the LG Nexus 4. Then you could even select the operator. There are a few apps that are operator restricted. Just for example, there are a few apps that only the US Verizon network can get access to, not the Vodafone India, like in my case. So what you need to do is go to United States, get onto Verizon Wireless, and click on activate, and boom, it is gonna spoof the Google Play Store to it is gonna force it to show you all those apps. Okay, this also requires root. One of the best apps, and one of the apps that require root, and this has kind of gained success pretty much fast after its release, and this is in the beta version. Previously it was the alpha, and right now I think I have the beta one. I don't really remember now. What this thing does is it gives a many, and when I say many, I really mean it, guys. You got many options. These are the tabs. You can see it got tweaks, it got tools, there's the main menu, of course, then the apps and mode, and within these tabs there are kind of hell lot of options that you would like to select. Okay, now let me show you something. Now under the tools there's this rescue package. Something happens, your phone kind of crashes, or it goes into a boot loop. There's this universal package that is gonna help. Next one is universal INITD support. Now what this does is, just for example, you just rooted your ROM and you're still on the stock version which doesn't have this INITD support, you can just go here and click on, you can just do like that, just swipe it from right there, and it is gonna activate that support. Then you can test it too, and you're all set to pimp your ROM. The next is density changer. The default density, like of my phones, for example, is 160, but right now it's on 100 thanks to this density changer. The next one is entropy generator. This is far the best tool that's available for Android as of now. This just removes any lag that is present in your phone. Just click on set on boot. You can, okay, it got the super user permission. Then you can just play around with these settings. Just try to be as kind of don't go hardcore, don't go much on the left side, should be pretty much in between, and that way you get a stable phone. The next is you could lock apps in your memory. You could do a dual boot animation. That way you got 2 animations running simultaneously, one after the other, another at your boot. According to me, that's a waste of time and memory too, of course, but anyways, it's all your personal choice. Go ahead and do it. Next is navigation bar. Just like the Nexus style navigation bar, you got you get what I clicked. Okay, back. It takes up approximately 0.3 inches of your screen, but if you're ready to kind of sacrifice that space, then you can go ahead and test it out. And then there's a device hidden menu. This got something like technical support, access, hidden menu, and boom, there you go. It got some Wi-Fi information, battery, user statistics, phone information. You can get your hands on it, check it out for yourself. Then you have this tweaks menu. You have the network and internet tweaks, you have the multitasking, you have the Dalvik virtual machine, then the kernel tweaks, your telephony, your touchscreen and display. Now the next is apps and mode. You can install Pimp My Beats. Earlier in the alpha version it was My Beats. It was the Beats Audio, the Beats Studio, the one that comes with HTC, something like that. Then you got the Sony Bravia Engine 2, you got xCloud and Clear Audio, Sony Album, then the Open VPN support. You could just download if you like them. Then finally is the Help Center. If you want to go check it out for yourself, guys. This is one of the best apps for rooted users, and it's pretty much extensive. I hope you guys like my video. Do subscribe to my channel for more videos. Do check out my other videos. Do check out the part 1. The link might be somewhere here or somewhere on the right. I don't know where. I'll just post that. Okay, now do give the thumbs up if you really like that video. You got any questions, any queries, I'm there for you guys 24/7. You can comment in down below. On my channel page there's my FB link, to my Google Plus, to my Twitter. You can post your queries there. Be free, guys. I'm always there. Thanks for watching it once again, and be rooted, be safe, enjoy your Android. Goodbye.